Mom wants to do my perm, y'all. I was gonna do it myself.
No, you don't have to.
That's not how you do it. What's up, community? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? It is well after midnight on, well, I guess it's Christmas Day now. I am just now working up the motivation to do my perm. In my last video, you guys probably saw that I got my perm from the high store. I call it a perm, but it's really a relaxer. I'm not so excited today or tonight because I'm just not happy with life. Like, I have been thinking and thinking and thinking, and I get like this at the end of the year. I think a lot of people do. At the end of the year, you start evaluating, and I'm looking for my little spray bottle so I can. So guys, my last video, not my last video, but the video before, where I revealed to you what's been under my wigs. It was somewhat embarrassing, and you guys know I try to keep it as real as possible on my videos, but that was a little bit too real for me. But I'm glad that I did it though, because I actually had like an awakening. Like, you know, like men treat you how you treat yourself, right? I feel like because I haven't been treating myself the best, I give men permission not to treat me well too. I forget where I heard that from. I don't know if it was like a talk show, like Steve Harvey. I listen to a lot of Steve Harvey, like reels and shorts and TikToks. How women should always treat themselves. Like they treat themselves how they would like for a man to treat them, because he would at least have to do what you do for yourself. And I feel like my standards has been very, very low when it comes to men. I actually thought my standards was higher than what they really are, because when I look over my life and evaluate, which is what I do at the end of the year, and nothing's wrong with that, I realized that I've just accepted a lot of things, you know? And I'm at the point in my life where I'm gonna be 40 this coming year, right? Like the big 40. And not only am I not where I want to be in relationship, like romantically, but also financially, also just like personally, like with my self-care and everything. And another thing that had me thinking about my self-care was well, two other things. My homegirl Mia has a whole business built around cherishing yourself. So her company, Her Natural, you guys see me. If you're new to my channel, you might not have had an opportunity to see that, but I actually advertise her quite a bit. This bonnet that you see me wear is a Her Natural bonnet. Okay? Products. I have products. I use it for prints. Guess what? I don't use it for myself. It's like I can put everybody before myself, right? Not to say that I don't do anything for myself, because I definitely eat out for myself, which is why I've gotten so much bigger. Like, I am big, guys. And I know I've always been on the heavier side, but I have never been this big before in my life. It's stress. It's like I get to the point where I just like, I don't want to be attractive. In my mind, I don't want to be attractive to anybody else. Like subconsciously. Like, I keep saying I want this person, I want that person, but I really don't want to be attracted to anybody because I don't want to be hurt again. And I don't want to be lied to again, and I don't want to go through the ups and downs of relationships. I don't want anybody new. I don't want anybody old. But I want to be in a healthy relationship. Like that, it make sense. So, subconsciously, or maybe even consciously, I let myself go. And that's something that we can do as women when we're hurting. Or we can do the opposite. Because there are definitely a lot of women out there who could be hurting, but they use that pain to turn it into something useful for themselves. You know what I mean? They don't let it get to them. They get in the gym. They do revenge weight loss, revenge bodies, you know. And they don't necessarily want to be in a relationship with anybody else. They just turn that pain into something for themselves. And I wish I was that kind of woman. But it seems I'm the opposite. Anytime I get hurt in a relationship, I neglect myself. The reason why I say, like, don't judge me at the end of that video is because I know I look bad. Like, most of the time, you don't have to tell a woman anything bad about themselves. Like, they know. They know. Like, I know my hair needs to get done. I know I need to be more mindful of how I present myself. Not just on camera, but just in life. You know what I'm saying? I know that. You don't have to tell me anything. I have beat myself up way more than you could ever, right? Like, you don't understand. You don't have any idea the things I tell myself in my head. And honestly, that's what depression is, guys. And that's what I struggle with. So in my head, it's saying there's no use of getting cute. Like, nobody cares about you. And even if they did, they're still gonna hurt you. Guess what? Because, you know, those are the kind of things I tell myself. Like, you're not worth it. Like, those are the voices in my head. I hate to say that's what I tell myself, because it's not really what I tell myself, but those are the negative voices in my head. What I tell myself is what got me to this point here. It might have taken me a long time for my voice to conquer the voices in my head to get me to this point right here where I'm deciding to do something about something that I don't like about myself. But I don't go around telling myself bad things. And I hate that people say that, because it's not yourself that's saying that. It's not. You yourself would never tell yourself negative things about yourself. These are voices in your head. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not you. You are underneath all of that. That's how I like to explain it. It's not me. So the one thing that had me motivated, or that I listen to, and I value her opinion, is my my YouTube friend, Mia Chanel. And not just because she has products, because it's just because I can relate to her. And I know she means well for not just me, but all women. Not just women, but just people in general. And so that's one thing that motivates me. Just listening to her videos and her talk about how you should take care of your hair. You know how sometimes when you're at church and it seems like the pastor's talking directly to you? That's how it is sometimes when I'm watching one of her videos, especially her lives. She can be pretty convincing. And I appreciate the type of friend that will tell you when you're wrong. I have had the opportunity to have yes friends in my life, and I thought that that is what I wanted. Like someone who's just gonna be on my side no matter what, and pump me up. Like, I think you need that friend too. But it grew very old very quickly because I'm not growing, I'm not changing, I'm not challenging myself, because I have somebody in my corner just like, yes, 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 you was not wrong for that. It don't matter if you wear that. Yes, do that, you know, and not challenging me to rethink it or think it through or anything like that. Like, I think we all need that type of friend that's going to say no. You need to do something about that. That's not okay. Get your ass up and do something about it. We need that type of friend. And I think Mia would, like, if we were friends in real life, she would be that type of friend. And then the other thing is my older videos. So one of my other YouTube friends watched one of my old videos, right? I've been on YouTube, if you go back all the way to the beginning, I think it's been like 4 years. I think I started recording when Prince was almost 1. So it's going on 5 years. So she watched one of my older videos. It got me going down memory lane. Anytime somebody comment on an old video, I usually watch that video to see, you know, what it is that they were commenting about. Because at that point, I'm like confused. And like, this was a long time ago. I don't even know what you're commenting on. But I watched that video and I saw myself differently. I had less, but I took care of myself more. I was like, that is some backward shit. How is it that you had less? I remember I was going through a lot because Daniel was in jail. I had lost my job. I was living with my sister, sleeping on the floor. And all my videos, you never see me wear a scarf or a bonnet or without any like real presentable face. Like, maybe not full makeup, but definitely not how I came to you guys in that other video. Or in a lot of videos. Okay? So I just feel like sometimes we get blessed with things and we forget how to be grateful. And I think that's what has happened to me, in all honesty. Because in those videos, I was going to church every Sunday. I was not only going to church, I was volunteering. I was not only volunteering, I had a prayer and Bible study morning routine that I followed to a T. Okay? I remember I would even pray on my lunch breaks at work. I would do a little Bible study on my lunch breaks at work. I remember having that routine, that I was so much closer to God than I am now. And I remember when I got to Charlotte and God had answered my prayers and gave me a car and an apartment and a good job. I just had my 4th year anniversary this month. I've been with the company 4 years, so next year will be 5 years. Longest I've ever, no, second longest. So once I got this job and I got this apartment, I still kept my routine for quite a while. But as COVID was coming on, it was before COVID happened that I started to fall off. Okay? Before it happened, I stopped reading my Bible. I stopped having my morning routines. I stopped journaling. I stopped almost everything that got me to this point where I was doing really good and I was able to bless other people. I'm able to bless other people now, but it's more of a struggle now. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this relaxer, but I'm gonna try to shape my hair in the style that I think I want. Alright, so I think I'm gonna take all of the sections off. I definitely want to have a long bang, so I'm going to keep most of this, and a lot of this is coming off.
To your hair.
Cutting it.
Why?
That's what I want to do. Okay, Raymond wants to do my perm, y'all. I was going to do it myself.
No, you don't have to.
That's not how you do it. Okay, guys, my son helped me with that part, and look, I'm still getting that curly texture like I did the first time. I thought I was recording, but I won't. But I'm in this hair mayonnaise portion of the step now, which is almost the last step, and I'm getting ready to rinse this out. It doesn't say to keep it in for any certain time. It just says to comb it through, smooth out, comb it through, and then rinse with warm water. That's all it says, so that's all I'm going to do. But I've had it in here a good 5 minutes, just combing through it, and I thought I was talking to you guys, but I wasn't. But I was saying that my cut doesn't look too horrible. Like, it definitely doesn't look like what it would look like had I went to a salon. I don't think I did too bad on the cut. I think I do need to trim this right here to come like that. Anyway, I'm about to go rinse this out. And then the last step is this olive oil cream moisturizer, dry hair and scalp therapy. And you don't rinse this out. This is like a leave-in conditioner. Okay, that part is rinsed out. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling like I don't like my hair. We're not done yet, so let me not jinx myself. Last step, cream moisturizer. Okay guys, here's my hair blow dried. I actually like the cut, really. I think it's time to just kind of perfect the cut as much as I can, because I'm not a professional. And then I'm going to flat iron it. Okay guys, here is the final look. It's not as good as it would have been if I went to a salon, but I'm really proud of myself for making it look this good, child, because This is my first time ever cutting my hair. And I think I did it pretty well. I'm thinking I can add some more hair to this part, like a little clip in, so it'll come down like this. You know, grace my face to my chin. But for now, this thing look good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some Shine Balm for sure. Oh, there it is. Y'all see that? Instant shine. I better go get y'all some Shine Balm. I think I'm gonna wrap my hair, scarf it up, and call it a night. Go Kim, go Kim. You did that. You did that.
Oh, where have I been? Stupid silence. You've been
Hey guys, I
standing
got my
right
hair
there
wrapped
all
up. I'm gonna put my
along.
bonnet on top of this. And we're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching, trusting the process, listening to my babbling, and Merry Christmas to you guys. And I will see you on tomorrow. Yes, I am going to be filming tomorrow to end out Vlogmas of what I did and what the kids got and their reactions and stuff like that. And then that will be the end of Vlogmas. I'll probably take a week off, and then I'll see you guys in January.